I hope that this is the live that I set the timer for. Bonjour, mes amis. Oh my goodness, I have missed you all so much. So much. I've been living, okay? Can I say living? It's been wild in the best way possible. I've been so happy. That may not sound like a big deal, but it is such a big deal considering you all know how these past really few years, it's not just after my mare, it was the time leading up to that, being pregnant during the panorama, the stressors with Jew and his health during that time continuously. It's just been so much. And when I was chatting with, she's calling now. That's so funny. When I was chatting with the bestie about just how happy I've been lately, I keep equating, and I have to keep looking at the clock to make sure I give myself time to have some lunch before my meeting. I keep equating my happiness threshold post my mare, comparing everything to that, not taking into account everything that had been going on, everything that had been happening before then. Bonjour. So good to see you, Daisy. Bonjour. I am I've just been so happy. I have been going what feels like nonstop. Like I have been living out of a suitcase, and I absolutely love that pour moi. And garment bag too. The garment bag has been, talk about cost per wear. I have been getting it in with this Louis travel. And it's just been so amazing. And I cannot say, well, I can say, I was going to say, I can't give you a marker, like an exact time when I made this decision. But when I decided to be, oh, I appreciate that so much, Bridget. Merci. When I made the decision, and this is going to sound so cliche. Ah, Kelly, bonjour, boo. It is so good to see you. When I made the decision that I was going to be happy, that's when things just unlocked. I entered what felt like, oh, bonjour, merci. This is like the aquamarine. I feel like finding Jesse. It is no longer finding Nemo. It is finding Jesse because you don't know where I am if you don't see these black stripes. Oh, look at me. Can you all see me? Is this giving you all like an optical illusion? The green screen? I didn't even think about it. Bonjour, multi-dimensional doula. Bonjour. So I made the decision to be happy. And once I made that decision to be happy, it unlocked a new level of beast mode. That's how I'm referring to it as. And it also unlocked a new level of me receiving. So, you all know since last year, that's when I really started leaning into manifestation. It's something that I've practiced my entire life. I feel like for the most part, we all share things that we want, things that we speak those things out. But it's a difference when you are just, I'd say, blindly manifesting, like loosely speaking things, versus, oh, merci, Kelly. I appreciate it so much. It is a difference when you manifest with intention and when you actually being intentional, exactly. And there's more. When you believe that you deserve the things that you are manifesting. Throughout so much of my life, throughout so much of the experiences that I have been having, even with manifestation, it's one thing to want the things. It's one thing to say, like, oh, I'm manifesting this, I want this. But do you believe that you deserve it? And take manifestation out of this. You know, happiness. Do you deserve that you believe to be happy? Do you think you deserve to find love, to find that dream career, to get your dream home? Whatever it is that you have been wanting, manifesting, praying for, however you want to refer to it. You all know I don't get into the logistics. Whatever makes you a better person, sign me up for it. I'm here for it. But do you think you deserve those things? Once I really began to believe that I deserved everything it is that I had been praying for, that I had been manifesting, that I had been wanting, things just unlocked and at a rapid rate. Yes, yes, I deserve happiness. I was not born to suffer. Absolutely. You are so right. But it is a mind thing, and you have to say it. You have to speak these words aloud. Like you have to. It's not just, we have, think about how many thoughts you have a day. I don't know how many thoughts you all have, but I can tell you I just had like 98 thoughts in 1 second. So in a day, like a million thoughts a day. When you I'm coming to Detroit very soon in the summer. I'm coming to Detroit in the summer. So oh merci, I appreciate it. Too many thoughts. Too many thoughts. So think about that. Like this is going somewhere. You all know it always circles back somehow. So you thinking about being happy, you thinking about your dream career, you thinking about your business thriving, you thinking about finding the love of your life, learning to love yourself. You thinking about all those things. Think about how much you think about in a day. Do you think your mind can process that one thought that you may have about, oh, bonjour, Barbara? Think about that. Do you think your mind is filtering out that one singular thought? Like you just said, okay, I want to be happy. But then you also said, what's for dinner? What am I going to wear? Who's going to pick the kids up? Am I getting off on time? What time does, think about all the thoughts you had. And you saying that you want to be happy was just one of those thoughts. Do you think your mind can process that? So that is the power of speaking what it is that you want aloud. When I started speaking about what I wanted out loud, not just thinking it, speaking it. And you don't have to speak it to anyone. You don't have to phone a friend, you don't have to do any of those things. When you speak those words aloud, what it is that you want, what it is that you desire, what it is that you are manifesting, things change. Like what feels like instantly. And once I start speaking it, that I'm going to be happy. I'm going to be happy. I am going to get all the things that I want, all the experiences that I want to have, and it started happening. Oh my goodness. So this weekend we're going to catch up and I'm going live today. You all know typically it's Tuesday for whenever you are watching this. Typically on Tuesday, I have my vlogs posted. I am so delighted that you all have been loving the extended vlogs. My vlogs, the last two vlogs, have been an hour and a half and 2 hours. This one is going to be super long as well. Oh, bonjour, Rachel. Merci beaucoup for joining me. Rachel is a new mes amis. Bienvenue. So the vlogs have been pretty lengthy and I am loving that. And I love that you all have been loving that. So today is the day I would typically have a vlog posted, but in my space of slow living, in my space of speaking all the things that I want, in my space of just being happy and doing all that I can to reduce stressors, because the thing is, we cannot go without being stressed. Like you can't. Like life is, life gets to lifing. So the things I can control and the things I can do to reduce my stress, that's what I've been doing. And I'm like doing it right now. I am leading by example. I would have been so stressed out yesterday and today trying to get this vlog loaded, edited, and loaded. Why am I stressing myself out about that? It's not like I have a big brand pending and this has to be, uploaded at a certain hour. These are self-imposed stressors, and I'm sure we can all think about things throughout our day and in our lives that we have been stressing ourselves out for nothing. So I made that decision to, I'm just not going to do it today. The vlog, I am aiming to have it posted on Thursday. But again, why stress myself out today? I have been going, I have been living, and there were things that I wanted to include. So yesterday I did my what feels like 1 millionth segment on Fox 5. I did that yesterday. And oh yeah, in the Webby Award honoree that was like mentioned today. And yesterday, let's see, yesterday was Fox 5. And then over the weekend, I sat on a panel, which is something else I have been manifesting, I had been speaking about. I want to do more speaking engagements. That's something that I had in my head. Merci, I appreciate it. That's something that I have had in my head, but I had never spoken like it aloud. Once I said, I want merci, Paige, I appreciate it. Once I said, I want to start doing speaking engagements. I want to start speaking more about sustainability, style, fashion, history. I want to start doing more of those things. The opportunities opened. So over the weekend, I sat on a panel, two different panels over the weekend, and it was such a vibe. You all know I found time to turn up. So I also did that. And all this vlog is going to be so multifaceted, just as I am, because it starts in the 757, me at the club turning up, goes into Juju the camera kid and I at appointments, just right, just day-to-day life, to me being at the panel and on Fox 5. So there's going to be so much in this vlog. And again, I had absolutely no desire to rush, no desire to impose these stressors on myself, because again, I have been choosing to be happy. It's truly a choice. And I know that may sound cliche, but it is a thing. It is so real when you start speaking these things aloud. Um, I believed you more and louder than the naysayer. You have, Bridget, and I cannot thank you enough. I cannot thank you enough. Deneen, I hope I'm saying your name correct. Deneen Charles, merci beaucoup. I appreciate that so much. Like you all, I cannot tell you all how supportive Mezami are. Mezami, the panel that I was on over the weekend, that was because of a Mezami. The power of having people who speak your name in spaces that you have never entered is dynamic. I had never met this Mezami before, and I did not inquire with her if I could share her name, so I'll just tell the story. I had never met with this Mezami before. We had never DM'd, like nothing. She spoke my name in a room that I was not present in. So the organizer of the sustainable panel, consumerism, contacted me because a Mezami told her, you've got to have Jesse Francis on this panel. You have got to. She spoke so highly of me, a woman that I had never met, never even messaged, spoke my name in a space that I was not in. Tell me the power of positive energy, the power of just building a wholesome community, the power of putting yourself out there. It has been just so amazing, like absolutely amazing. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so I've just been so happy. Oh, I appreciate that so much. Yeah, so I have been happy. I have been living. I have been thriving. I have been making such a conscious effort to make, to just like you have to choose happiness. I know it may sound just so taboo, but you will be surprised how many people just do not think rather that they deserve to be happy. Because you have to believe it, because you can't fool anyone. You cannot, you can, well, you can fool everyone else, but you cannot fool yourself. And that is what I have been learning really like this year. You all know some of the things that I have been through, and I have convinced myself that I was okay. I'm good. I'm happy. I'm moving. I'm going. I'm good. I'm good. I could not fool myself. Try as I might, I could not fool myself. In the moment I just took time, that slow down era, me taking that time, going to the cabin, me unplugging. Bonjour, Madame Livingston. How are you? When I took that time to start, oh, I pronounced it correctly. Merci. I'm always so self conscious about doing that. I'm glad I did. Merci. When I took that time to start slowing down, it gave me time to deal with things I really had no desire to deal with, because I'm the type, I love to go. I love to go. That is my thing. And it is a defense mechanism with some regards, because, if I keep going, I don't have time to think about certain things. You get it. But when you start slowing down and you have to hear your real thoughts, the calm, the scariness. That's probably one of the reasons why I love cities so much, because there's so much external noise. There's always a siren. Depending on what block you live on, people outside tussling. Like, it's always some kind of external stimulation happening. But taking time to be in spaces that were quiet forced these noises, these internal noises, to get louder. Like, they were turned up. And I had to address some things that I really didn't want to, some things that I had been putting off. Giving myself that time and space to do those things, it wasn't pretty. I can tell you that. It is not doing like your shadow work, however you want to refer to it, as digging deep, all of those things. It is not easy. It's not pretty. It's those very uncomfortable parts and, internal dialogues that a lot of people may not be ready to have. But when you are ready to have it, beast mode. When I tell you, it unlocks beast mode. So yeah, I just I wanted to catch up with you all, because I had been going live and I really enjoy going live. Because again, for the most part, with the vlogs, it's still a sense of distance. Oh, you are most welcome. You are most welcome. What multidimensional do? What she say? I want my name spoken in rooms I've never seen. Doors open before me. Doors open before I even get there. There you go. And that is what has been happening to me as of late. And it is a blessing. It is a blessing. As much as I want to be so many places at any given time, it's impossible. It is impossible for any of us to be everywhere. But to have people who are speaking goodness about you in your absence, because people gonna talk about you in your absence now. But is it good? Having people who speak goodness about you in your absence. Bonjour, Hope. Having people who speak goodness about you in your absence. Having people who genuinely want the best for you. Like, these are luxuries. These are luxuries that I had never, like, I don't want to say I didn't value it. I didn't realize the value. That's what it is. I knew it was valuable, but I didn't realize the oh merci. Bonjour. I didn't realize the value of this, and that it is a luxury. It is such a luxury to have, people in your life who are speaking your names, opening doors and windows and everything else for you when you are not even there. So yeah, I really missed going live with you all. I'm barely like, the time I have had offline, I've been having to check in with the family. Like, these past 4 weeks or so, I've been in different cities, or even if I've been in my own city, I've been staying in hotels. I have just been going. So once I stop filming whatever it is that I'm doing, I'm checking in with the family. I'm FaceTiming with the kids. So I haven't, and then giving myself space. Could I have gone live and done all those things? Absolutely. But taking time out for myself has been such a priority. And me realizing that that does not make me selfish. And I don't know who needed to hear this, but taking time for yourself, it isn't selfish. And I know we have this, in my opinion, it's a very warped sense of what is self-care. I know when I think about self-care, because of how it's been marketed, it's always the face mask, getting a mani, getting a pedi. No, for me, self-care has been therapy. Self-care has been knowing when to say when. Self-care has been saying yes to some things and no to others. Self-care has been taking time for myself and not feeling bad about it. And it has been a vibe. An absolute vibe. The need luxuries that money can't buy. Great reputation, people speaking highly of you that don't even know you favor. Oh yeah, those are luxuries. Because as a luxury expert, when we think of luxury, I know, well, I'm saying we, but when I think of luxury, it's designer stuff. It's expensive travel or first class travel or bonjour Tracy. It's those kind of things. But slowing down and really digging into places within myself that I have not in a very long time has introduced me to some new luxuries in life that I couldn't pay for if I wanted to. Like I can't afford that. I cannot afford that, okay? I cannot afford the goodness of Mezami. I cannot afford the goodness, the graciousness, the all of the things that you all do. I can't afford that. It is a blessing. I tell you, it is such a blessing. Yes, it doesn't have to cost money. You are so right. You're so right. It does not have to cost money. And that's what I have been learning. Just these new luxuries that have been so bomb. Bonjour, Grace. Yeah, God is so good. God is so good. The creator, the whomever makes you a better person, keep doing that. Lean all the way in. Okay. You all know I don't get into it's none of my business. As long as you're a good person. As long as you are a good person. But it has been, let me tell you something else that's so how energy is so real. I never doubted it. So when I checked into the hotel, I stayed at this very lovely hotel for the panel, stayed in the hotel, and I was able to like spend time with some as I me who I have built relationships with online. And that just filled my entire heart. So I am yeah, I'll be in Detroit this summer and I'll let you know the dates. So I when I was checking into the hotel, I'm checking in, I'm a bit flustered because I was a little bit behind. I wasn't late for the panel or anything, but in my head, I wanted to check in at 3, right at check in. That was my plan. The panel didn't start until 7. So it was a huge span of time. Well, not that big because time flies. It was a pretty significant span of time because I wanted to, as I shared earlier, I wanted to give myself that time to decompress, give myself that time to check in with myself, with my family, do all of those things. Of course, I ended up hitting these streets, okay? Lunchtime, met up with Charles and Eric, and I hope they don't mind me sharing this. If so, it's too late because this is live. Désolé. Met up with them. We had Ethiopian. And so if you saw the Charleston and Savannah vlog, we gets it in. We gets it in. Good food, good wine, good all of those things. So we meet for lunch. And I said, okay, I won't name who is my drinking partner. I won't do that. My drinking partner and I, we look at each other like, so we just gonna do a glass because it's one. And not that we're opposed to day drinking at all. That's like our favorite thing to do. But he knew I had things to do. So we looked at one another and we said, yeah, just a glass. We'll just do one glass to enjoy with our meal and that will be that. So we're looking at the menu and the math just was not mathing. It's like we have to just do the bottle. Like, come on. It's more sustainable. It was more sustainable to just get the bottles. So we did that. That bottle, it was not the traditional 750 ml. It was 1.5 liters. Again, sustainable. We had to finish the bottle. Like, we cannot waste. Like, I'm for Pete's sake, I'm going to speak on a panel about waste. What if someone saw me wasting that wine? Then what? Then what? Entire sustainable reputation ruined. Bonjour, Bean. Entire reputation. How am I out here speaking and advocating for sustainability and I'm wasting wine? We can't be wasteful. Exactly. So we finished that 1.5. So with that, I got to the hotel at 3:30 instead of 3. Again, my panel isn't until like 7, and we had a cocktail hour before, and I knew I wanted to get next door at about 6. So that would have given me 3 hours, 3 hours to decompress. I ended up getting there at 3:30. So got there at 3:30. I am, checking in. As I'm checking in, speaking, oh, I need to leave a review for them too because they were so dynamic. I wrote down everyone's name that I wanted to mention who were so kind to me. So I yes, yeah, and I love me some Martin. Ah. So I'm checking in, getting everything together. This woman comes over to me and she said, "How can I help you? What you need? What you need?" I said, "A double shot of espresso." A double shot of espresso. She went and got me a double shot of espresso. We started chatting, and like Rakim was at the Kennedy Center, Jazzy Jeff, Rakim were all at the Kennedy Center. And she and I started chatting. She's like, "I'll get you tickets to see them." What? So I didn't make it. I did not make it to the Kennedy Center because I didn't want to leave Mesame. After the panel went over. Any panel I'm on. Like this live. I have 1 minute to wrap this up. The panel went over. So afterwards, I still wanted to mix and mingle avec mes amis. So I did not end up going to see Rakim and Jazzy Jeff. But the point of that was those vibes. Like again, I'm just sitting there, well not sitting. I'm standing there at the hotel at the desk, at the front desk checking in, and this woman just felt the energy and came over and introduced herself. She and I were now like on IG. We are locked in. She is such like I just love her spirit. That's a luxury. That is a luxury, okay? And it's just a blessing. It has been blessings on blessings on blessings. Dot is in the building. I was just telling a story. I was just telling a story. I don't know how long you have been online, but I was just telling a story about how when I checked into the hotel for the weekend of sustainability, how this woman came over to me, one, hooked a girl up with a double shot of espresso because I needed it after my impromptu 1.5 liters of wine. And then got tickets for me and plus 3 because I was taking mes amis avec moi. I was going to take, but I didn't have enough tickets. And, again, I had just met this very, very gracious woman. I wasn't going to tell her, I need 7 more tickets. She was kind enough. Okay, yes. She was kind enough to get me tickets plus 3 because the 3 Mazami that I knew were there, I was going to take them with me to see Rakim and Jazzy Jeff. But after the panel, I met more Mesami and I couldn't do that. So Yeah, I just had to hop on, want to catch up with you all, give you all the latest what's been going on, and just reminding anyone who did not know the power of speaking all the things that you want into existence and believing that you deserve those things. I don't know if you all follow pages about manifestation or read blogs about it, but I can tell you my personal experience. I don't think any two people's experiences are going to be the same. Perhaps I'm wrong. Who knows? But I'm telling you my experience and what I have done. And once I started doing this, how things have just unlocked for me. Believing that I deserve everything that I want, believing that I deserve it, that has changed so much. It has changed, I mean, just everything. And it's just been amazing. Like it really has been. So I am going to I should eat. I should do that. The husband prepared croissants this morning, and baby China, she thinks it's all about her. Have a fabulous day. I'll catch up on the replay. Oh, merci. You deserve it and more. I appreciate you so much, Di. I appreciate you all. Miss Mimi, exactly. Believing. Believing. That's the key. That's the key. Because you can pray, you can manifest, you can do all the things. But if you don't believe that you deserve these things, I'm not going to say that it's not going to happen. I don't know, because I also just shared that things are different for no two people experiences are the same. But I can tell you with me, when I started believing that I deserve the things that I had been asking for, the things that I had been manifesting, the things I had been praying for, because I do it all. It's the trifecta out here. Okay. I need all hands on deck with what I want to accomplish in this lifetime and then the lifetime of my wild offsprings. Juju's not too wild. It's the little one. It's the little one for me. She's a lot. I need all hands on deck. I realize this now. So thank you so much for your positivity. I really appreciate it. Tam, anytime. Truly, anytime. Miss Mimi, oh merci. Anytime. Like we have to. We have to. So it's always baby number two. Nobody told me nothing. Bean, nobody told me nothing. Nobody told me nothing. That the middle, well, ooh, I rebuke it. Retract that. I was about to say the middle child. There are no more. She's the baby. Okay. Oh, that was close. Scratch that out, universe, creator, higher being, ancestors. That's not where this is heading. The husband, if you're watching, yeah, it's time for me to get up off here because I'm talking crazy. There will be no middle child. Okay, she's the baby. She's the baby. Wild. Um, yeah, I don't even remember where this was going. That was close. That was real close. Y'all wild. Y'all are so wild. Oh my goodness. But we, Mezami, speak it. Speak it into existence. Like, know that you deserve all the things. All, yeah, die. Yeah, no, yeah, I ain't even playing like that. I had to retract it in the universe. It wasn't enough for me to think. Not you slipped up bad, real bad, real bad, real bad. Okay. I'm like, oh, pause. Universe, do not put that in my next current any of the chapters. I don't even play like that. Okay. Ooh, that was close. It's been wild times. Okay. Y'all are so wild. Oh my goodness. I cannot can with you all. Mm-mm. I just said I'm choosing happiness, okay? Not another battle. I no longer want to suffer. Oh, suffering is not in my future. I don't want no parts of it, okay? Not near parts of that, okay? Anyway, I why did the husband just call? I know he has a burner account. I know he has a burner account. You don't need cappuccinos. You're energetic. He just called. I know. Not watch 3 months from now. What? My movie, my TV show, my documentary, my autobiography. I can tell you what won't be manifesting in 3 months. Okay, we not gonna even play like that. But why did the husband just start calling? I know he has a burner account. That's why I had to look in the camera. I said what I said. And I sent him the voicemail. I don't even want to hear the craziness. Woo! It is hot. Y'all not hot? Namaste. I'm not messing with you. Oh God. You said it and the atmosphere caught it and I rebounded. I don't even know why I always give sports analogies and I blocked it and blocked. I'm playing defense and blocked. Or is it offense? I'm playing every position at this point, okay? Because what we won't do. You're the cutest, Jesse. Love your content. No, not the middle. Yeah, I had to rebuke that. I had to rebuke that. Okay, the universe knows you can change your mind. You can retract because that is what I'm not manifesting. Okay, I said I no longer want to suffer. Suffer with an A. Okay, I no longer wish to suffer, and that is a level of suffering I do not want to embark on. Okay, I did my time. I did my time. Like, oh my God, where are the point guards? Is that the position? Who keeps? I need my sportsmen I mean. Who keeps the person from scoring? What position is that? What position if you block the shot? What position is that? Because that's what I need as I me playing right now. That's the position. I need all hands on deck. I need y'all playing that. I need the squad squatting, okay? What is that position? Point guard? Is that the point guard? The person who blocks the shots? D Brooks, Merci. Yeah. I need the guards. The guards and the gods. I need the guards and the gods. Blocking out this joint. Blocking all the shots, okay? This is why we can't go live. I am still on a no buy. I am still on a no buy. No purchases. You're trying to back out of this. it's it ain't happening. Okay. I'm not messing with y'all. See, this is what happened when I go 10 minutes over the time I said I was going to stay here. Start talking crazy. I was doing so good. It was so wholesome. Not the guards and the gods. Yeah. All hands on deck. All hands on deck. We ain't even playing out here, okay? And yep, yes. I need all mess at me. And then he gonna call. And then he gonna call. She needs the referee to blow the whistle. Listen, listen. I am dressing the part. Okay, blow the whistle. Yeah. Time out. I'm not messing with y'all. I am not messing with y'all. Oh my God, we go from righteous to ratchet in a heartbeat because it doesn't take much. It truly doesn't take much to get me started. Okay. You better call your right hand to come up with the escape plan. Listen, I love y'all. I have an 11 o'clock, so let me cleanse myself of this whatever I put out into the atmosphere. The goalie better block the goal. Y'all, wow. Let me say a quick prayer, meditate, do all the things before I call him back. I love you all. When you open your, now when you open the door, the hubby is going to be at the door. He's supposed to be at work. If he comes home early, I'm leaving. If you all see me packing luggage, you all know I have executed. I have broken glass. That is the escape plan, okay? I have been safe because I have been outside. So if you all see me, oh, which one should I post? The vintage garment bag or the luggage? Know that that's a SOS help. That's a SOS cry. If you see me posting that, know that I need the gods and the guards on deck, okay? Merci, Kelly. I appreciate that. All the prayers, all the love and support that Mes show. Like, you all have no clue how much you all have supported me during this time. The SOS cry, yeah. I'm telling you, if you see that post, Mes which luggage should I take? Send help. Send help, okay? I'm gonna have to put my GoFundMe. I'm like, I need housing. I need housing. Just for a little bit until I can get things together because no, absolutely not. Tell the stork not to drop the basket. The stork don't even take flight. Don't even take flight. Okay. Clip those wings. No Maxwell. I don't want no pretty wings, nothing. That used to be my song. Not anymore. Not no more. I don't want to see. Return to sender. Like, you got the wrong house. What did they say? Get somebody else to do it. Get somebody else to do it. I can't mess with y'all. This, see. Whew. All right. Let me get some things together. Look out for the post. I'm telling you, if you see the luggage, pull up, okay? I love you all so much. Merci beaucoup, mes amis who caught the live. If you are watching the replay, know that you are loved. You deserve all the things, okay? Like, I mean that. Say that today. Say it aloud that you deserve happiness. Whatever it is that you want, speak it. Speak it. And if you make a mistake, if you slip up, speak that you made the mistake. You got to say that too. You can't just think it. I love you all so much. Have a fabulous day. Ciao for now.